episode 45 entitled E3 Bullshit. Welcome, my gamers and my gamettes out there to the Gaming Round Table. Pull up a seat if you're able and grab that mug of beer, as I always say. Anyway, this is getting right into it. As you can see, I'm playing a little bit of No Man's Sky, a game that I happen to really like, and if you want to know more about my feelings about it, go back to Season 2, Episode 1 about No Man's Sky, and I kind of explain how most people get the whole damn idea and concept of the game wrong in the first place. Anyway, I'll set my ship for a minute while I talk. E3 is happening, and there's a lot of talk and a lot of videos about all these games, and Bethesda, and Microsoft, and PlayStation, and EA, and all this shit that they're doing, and what they're doing, not doing, and about the gaming. And I want to throw a couple points out there. First of all, if you're a gamer following E3 and you're watching these gaming videos of games that are upcoming and what they're doing and all this other stuff, I just want to throw this out here. Everything that they're showing is a complete crock of fucking bullshit. And you should not believe not one gameplay video that any of the companies, Bethesda, EA, BioWare, what everybody is showing at E3, you need to not believe any of it. Because it's historically been proven that these companies have continuously lied and showed us these demos that were clearly running on the PC that built them, that can do these amazingly crazy, awesome looking graphics and all this other stuff. Not only did last year's E3 have several games that were just outright canceled, even though they did these big debuts of them, right? Spent all this money, Scalebound, Phantom Dust, and that was an Xbox thing. There's a couple on the PS4 as well. But you're talking about these games, these companies are showing us these cool games, and man, they're going to end up coming out at some point, either later on this year or maybe next year, and they're not going to be what they showed you at E3. And if you are actually believing that these companies are 100% trying to tell the truth, you're just stupid at this point. That every year the E3 starts, every single gamer seems to believe that, oh god, that's going to be the next everything. No, that's just the tech demo. That's the stuff that they're showing that they built on their PC. That is not going to be the game that we're going to get. Ubisoft with Watch Dogs did this. Even Destiny and Titanfall and all these other games, No Man's Sky and all these games that came out, and you're trying to tell me that that's exactly what they promised, and it was all bullshit. All of it was. Let's take off into space for a minute. Boom, here we go. Leaving the space station. Alright, here we go. Fantastic. Anyway, I really never get sold. I just love that shit. But, it's funny to me that here we are, watching these videos, and they're already doing, like, these videos now. Oh, we talk about the press conference that this person or this company did. Let me tell you, none of that matters. Because it don't matter. You all, as gamers, as the community, and myself, I watched some of these videos and said, bullshit. None of that's going to be there. That game either will be canceled before it comes out, or it's going to come out and it's not going to be anything of what they showed us, because they keep doing this. They want to build your expectations up and hype over a fucking trailer. Some of them don't even show gameplay. And we get in our head how the game's, it's going to be this game, and oh my god, and then the game gets released, and then we're immediately buyer's remorse, or at least disappointed, right? It doesn't make any sense. Like, why do we just cannot buy into this bullshit. Ubisoft in particular is the worst, because I had said recently, every one of their games are just gimmicky. They take one or two gimmicks and base their whole game around it. Ubisoft said about Assassin's Creed and Far Cry. This is what they've said. We can't keep giving the gamers out there the same exact game every year. So that's why we didn't do an Assassin's Creed this year, and that's why we didn't do this. We had to go back to the drawing board and do something different. So they're doing this Assassin's Creed in Egypt and Far Cry 5, which takes place in Montana. The first time any Far Cry, to my knowledge, has ever been in the U.S. But I'm watching some of the stuff about these games, and I go, that's so funny. Far Cry 5, while the concept might be cool about this cult that comes and tries to run roughshod over the people of Montana, and of course, I'm going to tell you right now, what's going to happen is, I need an electron vapor. I need to go back to the space station and buy one. But what's going to happen is, and I'm just throwing this out here because I already know for a fact that Far Cry 5 is just going to have a couple factions that you can side with and a big map, and you'll take over these little outposts and stuff just that the cult controls. I'd almost put money on it. It's going to play identical to all the other Far Cries, even though Ubisoft has said we've got to change the formula up. Guarantee you, Far Cry 5, mark my words, gamers, is not going to be any different than we've already been playing. I'll say that about that game, and I guarantee you Assassin's Creed, that's going to take place in Egypt, whatever it's going to be called, is going to play absolutely no different than the Assassin's Creeds we've been playing. Absolutely not. Because Ubisoft is hell-bent on this formula. They may add one or two neat little tricks, these little gimmicks that they have, because Ubisoft is really bad about doing gimmicks. Like, they take one concept and run with it, and once you do that, you're done. It's just gimmicky. And look at all their games. They all do that. All of them do that. And it's kind of funny to me to think about that. And it's just like, no, like why is it like that? So I find it interesting that they do this. And now with E3, with Bethesda announcing different stuff, and EA and BioWare, and they're all on the same boat, and they're all doing this, they're all doing that. It's kind of funny to me that you know, people are just buying into this stuff. They're all probably like, wow, they've got, this and that, and it's like, no, like there's no reason to buy into this, I use suspension fluid and plutonium, so I need to buy that. It's just funny to me because I cannot, as a gamer, I don't look at those videos and go, oh my god, I cannot wait to play the game that's going on at E3. Look at what they're doing, they're hyping it up, so when I buy it, I'll be disappointed again, like every fucking year. All of them. Every year. Like, you lie your ass off, and they're doing that. And they're doing it because they know they want you to be hyped about these games that are coming out. They know this. They want you to be hyped. They want you to be like, wow, I can't wait, follow this game, go pre-order it now. And then why? So I can be completely 100% disappointed when the game comes out. Because that's what it feels like to me. I mean, that's exactly the way it feels to me. So I just think about that, and I'm just kind of like, that's ridiculous, So I need more Iridium. Daggone. Thought I had more of that. Need 5 Iridium. Oh, okay, no big deal. But anyway, so I'm just asking the gaming community out here, my subscribers, don't watch these videos at E3, and just, if you do, just take them with a grain of salt. What they are showing you is their stupid build on a PC that's super powerful, that's making it. It's not going to be that way on the consoles. It's not going to happen. It's just not. And it's a shame, but that's exactly what it is. And they're wanting us, they try to do this every year. Historically, they've done this. Gearbox with Aliens Colonial Marines, Ubisoft with Watch Dogs, Bungie with Destiny. None of the games turned out any way, shape, or form at all, whatsoever, as what was promised or what was shown. And then they wonder why that we were disappointed. I recently, by the way, played, got Watch Dogs 2 because it was on sale. Again, 25 bucks. There you go. It's on sale on the network. And was so surprised about how good it was. But it's funny, as I said in an earlier video, oh yeah, this is the game that we were supposed to get in the first fucking place. But you see, again with Ubisoft doing their shit, but BioWare's doing it, EA's doing it, Microsoft's doing it, they're all doing it, Bethesda's doing it. They're showing us these games that in no way, shape, or form at E3, none of those games they're showing is going to be the game that gets put out, that we're ultimately going to buy if we're interested. And if for some reason they ain't lying and they actually are, going to give us the exact games that we've been looking for, well, that's cool. But that's not going to happen. And I'm just asking you gamers out there to just keep in mind that what you are seeing is not going to be what you think we're going to get. That's how it's going to be. And if you think that it's going to be that way, well, no, it's not. And I'm just asking you to, buyer beware. You cannot watch those videos and be like, yes, I know this is what's going to happen. This is going to be the game that I want to, buy. Because they're not. And it seems, it's just interesting to me that they're actually doing that. And, hopefully that you gamers, I can kind of reach you before you start looking at E3 and discussing all the crap, because it's all BS. It's all bullshit. Everything they are showing is bullshit. All of it is. None of those videos are what we're going to get or see. It's just not there. And I hate to say that, but it's the truth, because historically, you can go straight back to any of those characters, any of those videos from way back, and you will be like, wow, this they lied every year about something. Most of the companies do, making these empty promises that are not there. And to me, it's a shame, because it shouldn't be that way. And yet they do it. And they do it because they know, hey, we're going to get these gamers to be hype about this game and be like, wow, this game is cool and I can't wait for it to come out, and there you go, and there you go. And it's like, no, what we're going to get is not that. Absolutely not that. And it's a shame, because it shouldn't be that way, but that's how it is. That's what I need right there. Blue rock. There you go, man. So I can craft antimatter and go to the next start. But anyway, I'm just here to tell you the way it is. Go back and watch old E3 stuff. Go back and do it. I challenge you to. And you'll be like, wow, look at all these games that they basically lied their ass off over. Exactly. And I was oh man, we're hyped for it. Yeah, but you shouldn't be, because that's ridiculous. We know they're freaking lying their ass off. And they have been. They've done it for so daggone long. And it's a shame, because I'm not gonna look at this, at these games anymore, because I know for a fact that they're not going to give me, what at all. They're not going to give me the game that I'm seeing in E3 or as promised. It's not going to happen. I'm going to mine a little bit more of this, so I have it, so I can make more, since you need 50 of them. And it's just one of those things that I'm just always surprised by when I talk to gamers and they tell me, man, that game is supposed to be this or that, and it's like, but why did you believe that they're not lying to you? And like I said, this video is about E3 and the bullshit that goes on. and these conferences and these videos. I can't stand it. I cannot stand the fact that these game companies try to trick us into buying their games that are not only not completed, not finished, no QA testing at all. Some of the videos are just trailers for games that might be coming out next year or at the end of this year. Many of them don't even show a shred, not a fucking shred of gameplay, not one shred of gameplay, and yet we'll go, oh my god, that game looks so great, I can't wait to go to GameStop and pre-order it. No, you can't judge anything based on that. You just can't, because it's garbage, it's bullshit. The E3 videos they show, historically, we're not going to get those. We're not going to get those games. Not what was promised. No way. No way is that going to happen. And it's a shame, but that's exactly what it is. And I, for one, am always, like, especially after what happened with Watch Dogs, Destiny, Titanfall, a bunch of these games that were cool, but kind of failed, kind of found, like it just did not work. And it's a shame. Uh-oh, I'm being attacked. Hold up, guys, I gotta do the space battle, because dogfighting does not happen very often in this game. It happens, but it's rare. Rare instance where I'm getting attacked by hostiles. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's right there. You want some? Yep. Here, come get some, bitch. Alright. Get inside this asteroid field battling. No, my shield's down. There we go. Okay, got my shields back up. Hold on a second. Where's he at? Gotta get to him. Where's he at? There he is. There he is. Sorry guys, I was talking about this subject and fight this guy. These guys got fighter ships. I don't. Still gonna win though. Damn. That hurts. That hurt. Woo! That was rough. Ooh boy. That was crazy. I got some iridium. Man, my deflector shields took a beating. Just took a beating there. Man. Sorry, just having to deal with that. Cool. Got some kind of milestone. But anyway, I don't want to talk too long about this subject. I just want everybody to understand. Gamers out there, just listen to the Juiceman. Don't watch this E3 stuff and be like, oh my god, that's going to be the game, because you know we're not going to get that. It's not going to be that. Don't get hyped about it. We got to hold these game companies in check, because every time they do this, it's just them lying to us. Don't buy into this hype. Wait till the game is closer to release and we see actual gameplay footage. Watch the reviews. Check out ACG. Check out Angry Joe. Check out Jim Kazwishin. Anybody that's reviewing games, and don't be looking at these E3 stuff, because you already know your GameStop's already going to be like, oh, it's time for pre-order. Pre-order. It's just bullshit. These videos they're showing are not what we're going to actually get. Read through those lines, gamers. You're smarter than that. I'll give you a lot of credit for you. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Today's episode is called E3 and Bullshit, episode 45. I'll be back with episode 46 real soon. And again, thank you to my subscribers that watch my channel. Please comment if you like what I talked about or agree with me or disagree. It's quite okay. We can agree to disagree. Please tell your friends about me. Thanks for pulling up a seat at the round table today. I appreciate it. And as always, gamers, good gaming.